getting through turn 6 and up onto the banking.
So the order has switched about completely. When they came into the pits, it was the 7 Penske Porsche machine from the number 6 from the 24 BMW. It's now the number 6 Porsche from the 24 BMW from the 7 Porsche. So it's amazing how it's just flipped around with the stops with an hour and 4 minutes to go in terms of usable energy. Matt Campbell's got 92%, Dries Vanthoor's got 93%, Felipe Nasr's got 90%. You can keep an eye on that as well. imsa.com/DTP-telemetry. You can get all the info we have here in the Ford Performance Global Broadcast Centre. This is... It's hard to say if this was the battle that we expected for an issue for that 24 BMW after that contact.
I don't remember it porpoising quite as badly as that into the braking area for the Le Mans chicane. So the next few laps, certainly Dries will be radioing back. He's going to have to dive down the inside of a number of GT cars, particularly at that awkward position at turn 6, because typically at this phase of the race they are starting to clump together, and the incident is going to be looked at by race control between Dries Vanthoor and the 021 Ferrari of James Collado. Well, we know there's not a great deal of love lost between BMW and Ferrari when they drive the 499Ps, and again that BMW is bouncing all over the road as it heads into the Le Mans chicane.
Something not right. There's something not right. I did notice on some of our onboard footage earlier on when Kevin Magnussen was aboard, and there was a face on camera and you could see him bouncing and pogoing around, but it maybe not excessively so, but it's definitely excessive right now for Dries Vanthoor in that number 24 machine. But he's not giving up. He's chasing down the number 6 Vet as well, which has dropped to about 6 seconds or so off the car in front.
BMW off the road that time, so this issue is getting bigger and bigger for Dries Vanthoor. Jamie Howe just reporting to me that there's a new nose ready for the car if it can make it to the pit road, but as it went down towards turn number 1, well, there's a car in front, nothing to do with the Porsche in front, it was the BMW outbraking itself. That was actually a move for the lead, was it not? He was trying to get underneath Matt Campbell and misjudged it, so nothing to do with an issue with the car, I don't think. The 6 Porsche turned in, the BMW tried to run alongside. In the end, it ran out well wide over the grass and has been rather delayed because of it.
I just could not get it stopped. I mean, that's the most difficult braking zone, coming off the high banks onto the flat into turn 1, braking from just under 200 miles an hour to around 85 miles an hour at the apex of the corner, and there's definitely something wrong. The front end pole going up and down for Dries Vanthoor. It's like he's going over speed bumps at the moment. Oh, this is utter heartbreak. BMW, they have got the fastest car in every sector across this race. They have the fastest lap of the race. They were on pole. And with 59 minutes to go, Johnny Palmer, it seems to be unravelling dramatically.
Now, do they think that a nose change will solve it? It's going to surely kill that pursuit. We do go for a late race, full course caution. Car 45 it is, that is going very, very slowly in this Lamborghini. So they'll be led away at the head of GTP, maybe for the final time. 38 minutes to go by Matt Campbell. And how late on the brakes can Dries Vanthoor be brave to be? Because bear in mind, his BMW is a wounded animal. It's bouncing all over the place and it can't turn in, and it's going to lose second place at turns 1 and 2. Porsche go back to the front with their 6 and 7 cars then. And let's not discount Felipe Nasr maybe taking the race lead. Here comes Dries Vanthoor on the fight back. So maybe the BMW isn't done. That porpoising problem's not kicking in at these slower speeds. But, Vanthoor's never going to be given the inside line at the kink there by Felipe Nasr, who defends as the rear gunner to Matt Campbell's race-leading car. Now the BMW has its hands full as Tom Blomqvist is all over the back in GTD.
So the 2 Porsches to the front then, Campbell from Nasr, and we need to keep a close watch actually. Oh, it's more rubbing because Dries Vanthoor got into the back of one of the Porsches. I couldn't see if it was the 6 or the 7, and it's got more damage on the front left. The bodywork rattling around, there's smoke pouring out the back. And dear, oh dear, oh now penalty for the 22 in LMP2. This is United Autosport equipment impeding another competitor. Drive-through penalty. It's a drive-through penalty for United Autosport, and it was the leader, the number 6, that Dries Vanthoor got into the back of. and there's more smoke pouring out of the back of Vantor's machine as he goes into turn 1. Drama here at Daytona.
Yeah, so that's not going to have helped, is it? I mean, the nose was bad in the first place, but then he piled into the back of Matty Campbell at the first corner at the restart, which I hadn't realised. And this BMW, there is a strong risk that it's going to just chew itself to bits in the closing 37 minutes. Through goes the Acura of Tom Blomqvist. So now the BMW has lost third position, and any chance at this stage of finishing on this year's podium in GTP for the Rolex 24. That United car in now to serve the penalty, or the drive-through rather. You're tuned to IMSA Radio RS2, and if you're just joined...
ATD Pro is a little bit of Rex's, does he have fur? Scales. Some of his scales goes flying into the air as Dries Vanthoor is going slow on the side of the high banks. He's not on the high banks, he's on basically the access road back to the pits.
Yeah, and again, the nose of that car bouncing all over the place. Has it taken another hit, or is it just the abuse that an ill-fitting piece of bodywork? Now, he couldn't turn in at the Le Mans chicane, so had to then weave its way through the tyres. So clearly it's now in Sector 3. In fact, it's about to arrive on pit road, and this broken and battered BMW is out of the fight this year at the Rolex 24 because it's going to have the dive into pit road, and Jamie Howe is raring to go to see the work that's going to take place for Dries Vanthoor. Jamie.
Dries Vanthoor hit his mark, so the team can get to work. They're in this for the full championship, so any points they can gather here in the final stages of